My friend who took the picture was like, "You have to see him. It looks like he's hugging you." Oh my gosh, he's hugging me like a human would hug. Then the next day it had thousands and thousands of likes. And it was just really special. So I was a volunteer at the shelter, and I would just go and walk dogs. He just kind of caught my eye because all the other dogs were barking, and he was sitting there so peacefully. Something just told me to take him out. We were out for about 20 minutes, and I fell in love with him. I called my mom. I was like, "I think I'm going to adopt this dog," and she thought I was kidding because I go to school, and I had roommates. It's a kill shelter, and the dogs who are in bad condition are at risk with being euthanized. He was really emaciated. He had kennel cough. So the next day I went back and just kind of spent the day together. And after that, I adopted him. After I adopted him, he was my little magnet. Like, he would follow me everywhere. He slept with me. He snores in his sleep too, like a human. And he'll be in my ear sometimes, and I don't mind it. He constantly has to be touching me, whether his entire body is on top of me or he's resting his head on my shoulder. So whatever I eat, Russ usually eats too. There you go. When I leave the house, he looks out the window and literally watches me leave. And as soon as I come in the door, he comes following me up right away. The way that he looks at me sometimes, I definitely think that he knows who saved him.
I took him up in the mountains. I let him out of the car, and he just took off. So it was life-changing to see a dog found on the streets of Philly, and just be able to enjoy nature and enjoy his life.
There's just something about his personality that everyone that meets him falls in love with him. He's a big goof. Just the way that he lays upside down, and it almost looks like he's smiling. I'm never bored when he's around. He's like my best friend because he is always there.
Carson was at the same shelter that I adopted Russ from. He looked so scared and timid in there. He wouldn't even pick his head up. Russ knew, like, I have to help this dog. I have to be welcoming. He had a surgery. He had a cone on his head. Russ jumped up on the couch next to him and just laid on him. They were bonded from the moment they met. Carson was like, "Okay, that's my brother." They like to walk together. It's like a little race that they do. Russ wants to be in front of Carson, but Carson wants to be in front of Russ. Their favorite thing to do is sunbathing. If we let them, they would lay out there all day long. Every night, they both sleep with me. When I saw how he was with Carson, I'm like, "You are seriously an angel." I didn't think that he would get any more perfect than he was.
It sounds really funny, but it makes me feel like a parent. It's not just myself anymore. It's my biggest accomplishment in life so far.